said, my name is Daniel Steele. I'm a proud 22-year-plus member of the Augusta Fire Department. My current assignment is captain of one of the hazmat stations, number 18. And currently, I am also the vice president of Augusta Professional Firefighters Association, Local 3357, which I am representing here today. I'd like to begin by thanking the commission for granting me the permission to speak here today. Thank you for the study that you did for the McGrath consultant group that uncovered several issues within our department, and appreciate the motion for the base salary for the city to go up to $30K. I think it will help with retention and employee morale. And we also like to inform the commission that during this time of transition for the department, Chief Shaw Williams has done, in our eyes, an excellent job as interim fire chief, and we are proud to stand behind him. The reason I'm here today is we'd like to address the concerns regarding the next fire chief. For such a high-profile and vital important position within the city, transparency is of the utmost importance. With that in mind, the commission announced a finalist for the position with no other content of who the other candidates were, nor the chosen candidate scores, qualifications, or mission for the department. It is our understanding that the qualifications and requirements are set forth in the job description have not been met by the finalist. It is also our understanding that the finalist has been dismissed by the company hired to scout candidates due to not meeting the criteria to be advanced in the process, and these criteria were set forth by the city. Furthermore, the finalists and other candidates had been added to the list of finalists by the city administrator after being dismissed for further consideration by the company hired and paid to evaluate them. The hiring process, by and large, has been confidential and shrouded in secrecy by members of the commission. There's been a troubling lack of transparency during this process. This lack of transparency for the position has led fire personnel to believe that the best candidate has not been selected to lead the department and is devastating to morale and trust. Failure to include the department leads us to believe our concerns are once again being ignored. In the commission's own word from the fire chief's job posting, Local 3357 represents the on-duty personnel of the Augusta Fire Department. No input was requested from the association nor the on-duty personnel to our knowledge. We believe that any appearance of a conflict of interest or impropriety is detrimental to the success of the next fire chief. Throughout this search, Local 3357 has chosen to remain silent and not endorse any candidates in the hopes that the process will remain unbiased and fair, ultimately leading to the most qualified candidate being selected to lead the department. With that being said, we cannot sit by quietly while someone who is vastly underqualified compared to the other candidates is selected for this vitally important position within the community. We do not support the commission's decision in the selection of the finalists for the fire chief and urgently request that the commission revisit the qualifications of the other final list of candidates and select the most skilled, accomplished, and qualified candidate to lead the Augusta Fire Department. In closing, when any member of the department runs for promotion, they're expected to meet the minimum qualifications of that position in order to be even considered for that position, leading us to ask, why are these same standards and qualifications not being upheld in the search and selection of the next fire chief? We need our fire chief to be able to hit the ground running and lead our department by example and true leadership. This is vital in the progression of the department, employee retention, morale of the department members, and most importantly, the level of service provided to the citizens of our fine city which you represent. This department and citizens are watching, and they demand only top-notch service day in and day out, which they deserve. So please, make the right choices for this department and city. Thank you for your time.